Over the past 12 months, we've been able to develop a great partnership with a local station, Annabaroo, 70 k's southeast of Darwin. That station has allowed our Cert 3 in Agriculture program to be out and about, having a hands-on opportunity in an actual industry standard situation. So students are out, they're breaking in their own horses, doing their shoeing, dentition, confirmation, and then going out on the farms, where they're going to do mustering on horseback, under the helicopter, walking cattle 10 to 12k back to the homesteads or yarding facilities. Students are then getting the full deal in the yards, doing all the husbandry work, then travelling through and doing all the weaner handling. Things like this you can't simulate in a small farm or small organisation, so having them out in the real workplace and gaining them life skills in a large scale system is an extremely large advantage for our students. We've found our students this year having that opportunity to really go ahead leaps and bounds. Students that have come out of local farms, local schools, or even our city and local suburbs or rural students. These students have now got the hands-on experience. They need to step straight out in the workplace from the opportunity we've allowed them to have through the college here, and the partnership we've been able to develop through the support of systems like PIEF have provided us through the toolkit and tools gained through the workshops provided.
My main project since coming back from the PIEF forum has been to implement changes in the way schools adopt agriculture programs. It seemed to me that every time I went to a conference I was speaking to other people who were already running good programs. I was preaching to the converted. So my aim since then has been to try to get to governments, to educational bodies and to industry to talk to them about setting up a model that can work without huge costly infrastructure. It seems that for new schools to adopt food and fibre models in their curriculums, they have to adopt models that are cost effective. Not only the cost comes into the implementation, but also how we manage to get teachers who are perhaps not from farming backgrounds when we have a situation where there are not very many teachers trained in ag science. And the answer to that is to run the normal curriculum, to do what we're doing here at Mansfield, and that is to offer agriculture in a block where it is science and geography. Also we assess on economics as well.
Now the project that we've had running for a long time has been, since the mid-90s, has been with a company called the Australian Agricultural Company, which is Australia's second largest beef producer. That program that we had with them is one where we send our students to their properties in northern Queensland, and in return they provide training for our students and the offer of an industry placement once they leave school. The big advantage for the AACO was that it meant that they had a ready source of students who were interested in going into their industry, and with recruitment costs being as high as they are, it was seen to be very cost effective for that company. We still work with the company very closely, and indeed we now have the Chief Executive Officer of the Australian Agricultural Company coming to speak at our speech day. It kind of helps that he's an old boy who went through the school quite a number of years ago with a similar program.